Mmm. Crunchy, delicious, filled with a very nice lemon flavor. These lemon cream biscuits are going to be totally worth trying. Baking is all about creativity and it needs very few ingredients, and you can make some yummy, very yummy baked goods with those simple ingredients. For example, this delicious lemon cream biscuits. So grab the ingredients and let's get baking. For the recipe, you'll need 7 ingredients, which are pantry basic ingredients like margarine, and this is 1 cup, which you can substitute with softened butter. We have some powdered sugar or icing sugar, cornstarch, all-purpose flour, vanilla essence, lemon, and an egg, which is supposed to be at room temperature. So you're going to need a hand mixer to whip up your margarine for around 1 to 2 minutes or until it's nice and fluffy. This spatula to scrape down the margarine. And once fully whipped up, you'll notice that the margarine changes from yellow color to a nice pale yellow color. So next you're going to add in your powdered sugar, which is going to add in sweetness, and after the cookies are fully baked, it's going to make them so crunchy. Use my spatula and mix up the powdered sugar together with the margarine. And after it's a little bit combined, I'm going to use my hand mixer and mix up for around 30 seconds. Once the powdered sugar is fully whipped up with the margarine, this is how it's supposed to be looking. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. So next you're going to crack in your egg, and over high speed you're going to whip up the egg, margarine, and powdered sugar for around a minute. At this point, you're going to preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Then you'll need a baking tray, which is lined with parchment paper for baking your cookies. In between, you're going to scrape your bowl to make sure all the ingredients are fully getting whipped up. At this point, your butter is going to be looking so creamy. So the next step is going to be grating in 2 to 3 teaspoons of lemon zest, and I'm going to be using a box grater to do that. So you're going to grate the green part of the lemon, not the white, because the white part adds in bitterness to whatever you're baking. So be careful because the grater is super sharp. And as you grate, the lemon oils are going to splash all over, and once you add in the zest into the bowl, it's going to be very flavorful. Once done, you're going to mix in the lemon zest together with the rest of the ingredients. Add in a pinch of salt, which is going to balance the sweetness of the cookies. Just a tiny bit of salt. Vanilla essence, which is going to add in so much flavor. Mix up everything for around 10 seconds. Then you're going to squeeze in 2 teaspoons of lemon juice into the bowl. Whip up the lemon juice for around 10 seconds. And at this point, everything smells absolutely very refreshing and so good. So now we are going to be adding in the dry ingredients, which is our corn flour and all-purpose flour. The corn flour is going to add in crunchiness to the cookies, while the all-purpose flour is going to add in structure while the cookies are baking. So I'm going to be adding half of the flour and my cornstarch, mix up using my spatula. Citrus fruits always add in a very nice refreshing flavor to whatever you are baking. In this case, the kitchen is smelling absolutely so good, and we have not even baked the cookies. You don't need a hand mixer at this point. All you need is a spatula to mix in the dry and wet ingredients until a dough is formed. So I'm going to add in the rest of the flour. Mix, mix, mix. As you're mixing up the dry ingredients together with the wet, they are going to absorb in the moisture in the wet ingredients, and then a dough is going to form. And once a dough is formed, you're going to sprinkle in a bit of flour to your working surface. Transfer the dough. Making sure to get everything from the bowl. Knead your dough for around 5 to 10 seconds, and this is how it's going to be looking. As you can see, it's not sticky at all. So I'm going to add in some more flour to my countertop. And using a rolling pin, I'm going to roll out the dough to half an inch. If you notice that the dough is sticking on your countertop or your rolling pin, just sprinkle in some more flour as you roll out. And you can catch some lemon zest. So using a cookie cutter, you're going to cut out cookies. You can choose to use this side or the flat side, but we want some good patterns to our cookies. I'm going to use the rippled side. Pick out the excess dough and place aside because you're going to be reusing the dough. Once done, you're going to pick your cut out pieces and transfer to your baking tray. And once done, you're going to be baking your lemon cookies for around 10 to 12 minutes or until you notice a nice brownish color on the edges of the cookies. While the cookies are baking, I'm going to be reusing the rest of the dough. So I'm going to knead for around 5 seconds, not forgetting some flour on my countertop. And it's going to be very easy for you to push the dough because it's very soft. And once done, I'm going to use my cookie cutter to cut out some more pieces of dough. Remove the excess. Place aside. Ready for the next round. Then you're going to repeat until all the dough is fully cut out into cookies. The first round of my lemon cookies have already cooled and the rest are cooling. So now we're going to be making a very simple cream filling for our cookies. So you'll need some powdered sugar, and this is 1 cup. You can double or even triple the ingredients to make some more lemon cream biscuits. So into your bowl, you're going to add in 1 heaped tablespoon of margarine or softened butter. Then you're going to mix up until it's fully combined with the powdered sugar. I'm going to squeeze in some lemon juice, around a teaspoon, which is going to add in so much flavor to the cream. Then mix up once more. If you notice that your buttercream is on the heavy side, you can add in a teaspoon of more lemon juice and mix until you have a consistency just like this, which is spreadable. So now it's time to fill our lemon cookies, and I'm going to pick one. I'm going to be using a offset spatula to spread the cream. Scoop out around a teaspoon. Then I'm going to spread round just like this. Pick another cookie, place on top, and we're ready to fill in the rest of the cookies. Scoop out some more, and then I'm going to make a 360 turn just like this, which is going to spread the cream. Place another cookie on top, and there you go. At this point, you can engage your kids because it's so much fun placing the cream in between the cookies or the biscuits. And trust me, it's going to be very delicious. My lemon cream biscuits are ready and they're looking totally amazing. I love that you can catch that nice color on the cookies, that is that brownish color. And also the cookies are a little bit sweet, which means that the buttercream that we added in the cookies make them sweet. So this is a recipe worth trying because the kids are going to enjoy each bite. I'm already digging in, and this is my second cookie or biscuit, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. And it's going to be so good. Hope you'll be giving this recipe a try, and it's going to be totally worth it.